Kawhi Leonard, the funny guy, the man who made Toronto Raptors champions for the first time, a man who is 3-time All NBA, who won All Star MVP and 5-time All Defensive Player, along with 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. He surely has made his place at the top in NBA. But wait, what do we know about the Leonard before he was a part of NBA? Who Kawhi Leonard is before he became the Claw? Let's take a trip into the past to explore the journey of Kawhi Leonard. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Kawhi's antics and unique style does speak itself of his exceptional basketball prowess and agility he possesses. That's why he has been nicknamed as the Claw, and his name is the one that every fan of the NBA reckons with. Leonard was born in the small town of California as the youngest of 4 elder sisters. He was interested in football early in his childhood, but his junior year at Martin Luther King High School offered him a chance to prove his worth, and he did it. He led the basketball team King High Wolves to a record win with score of 30-3. His amazing performance at the match named him California Mr. Basketball. This achievement opened the door of opportunities for him and propelled him to show his excellency as an athlete. He was then recruited by Rivals.com, a highly acknowledged network of recruiting young talent as national level players. Just before starting college in 2008, his father was murdered. Even though he was emotionally rattled, he got up and played very next day of his father's death. His fame and his father's sudden demise didn't hold him back from continuing his studies. This led him to be a part of San Diego State University in 2009 as a student. And at his freshman year, he started showing his athletic skills. He led the university's top basketball team, Aztecs, in the Mountain West Conference and qualified the team for NCAA tournament with record of 25-9. However, the team couldn't make to finals. But the extraordinary performance of Leonard was not ignorable, and he did mark his own identity by winning the titles First Team All-MWC, MWC Freshman of the Year, and the 2010 MWC Tournament MVP. His efforts for Aztecs didn't stop there. In his sophomore year, under his leadership, Aztecs won a consecutive conference championship. The team again got into NCAA tournament but was knocked out on 16th round. This led the team to become second team All-American. After that, Leonard just focused on his entry in NBA drafts in 2011. He wanted to shine among the top players. This made him put all his efforts to become the NBA draft player. In the 3-day trials before the draft, the coaches that selected Leonard still praised his techniques and efforts. He was the overall 15th pick of Indiana Pacers in 2011 NBA draft, but was later traded off to the San Antonio Spurs. That didn't let him down his performance. Rather, he played with more energy and in his debut season got selected to be the part of Rising Challenge in 2012 and also came 4th in the Rookie of the Year. Later, he made Spurs the part of finals and was awarded the MVP award after averaging 17.8 points with 61% shooting rate. In 2015, when he battled with the blurry vision, he still continued to play but was ruled out later. He recovered from the blurry vision and returned to play and was awarded as the NBA Defensive Player of the Year. But the issues didn't stop there. After his numerous successes, he faced multiple injuries in the span of 2017 and 2018, which spurred the disputes between him and Spurs management over his rehabilitation. Although he managed to play well for Spurs, his injuries were not supportive of him and dragged him back a bit. He had faced multiple injuries in the past, which are still not treated at their best. During his team up with Spurs in 2017 to 2018, he experienced the injury in ankle which took long to be treated, but was treated enough for him to play against Mavericks. But as the bad luck was around the corner for both Leonard and Spurs, his quad injury lingered throughout the year. And to add to the misery, Leonard also suffered a partial tear in his left shoulder. He then requested to be traded to Toronto Raptors, who took care of him with the load management system. He played for Raptors for 2 years and in this time frame helped Raptors to be the part of their first NBA championship. He was also named as NBA MVP for the second time in his career. But his load management with Clippers is the one that rose questions on the credibility of NBA. But NBA denied such claims and answered that Leonard has not been in best health to play. That's why he has not been playing regularly. Every fan of NBA is quite familiar with the professional achievements of Kawhi, but quite few of us are in knowledge of his private life. His second baby's appearance hasn't made public yet. Yes, that much secretive Leonard is about his life. But actress Jennifer Jones seemed quite vocal about her feelings towards Leonard. In her Instagram post, she posed herself as a huge fan of Leonard and wished him to be his boyfriend. Well, that's quite a move, but neither Leonard nor his girlfriend Kishale commented on this controversy. Kawhi wants to do something great and useful for his community. He did arrange a charity basketball camp in California in which he taught kids the fundamentals of basketball and also reminded them how to aim for their goals. At another occasion, when he received the 2014 to 2015 Defensive Player of the Year award along with Kia Sorrento, he immediately donated the car to a charity organization named Respite Care. It is the organization that looks after children with special needs and protect the children suffer from abuse. His charitable actions have always been focused on helping people in a good way and giving beautiful message of support and care. Recently, when he donated 1 million backpacks to spectators present at the Clippers game, he added a note in each bag saying, "Pay it forward," which means that the bag should be filled with goods to be donated to someone else if in need. He also aimed to provide bags, Chromebooks and school supplies to kids and teachers at various schools, including Palm Middle School, which he used to attend. Kawhi Leonard managed to grab the top position as an NBA player, but the world of NBA has definitely seen many ups and downs of players. So does the questions. Would we judge him the same way if the shot against the 76ers in 2019 went in a different way? Will he be able to maintain his top position in NBA? Will he achieve another NBA MVP award? Will he keep playing for the Clippers or will move to another team for another challenge? Well, for that, we will have to wait and watch. But you guys can tell me, what do you think about all these? Drop your answers in the comment section below. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more such stories. And keep sharing. See you soon.
It's caught in the crossfire.